Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tech with Scott here, and today I wanted to bring you another MacBook Air M1 video. I am aware I have made videos on this laptop in the past, but I felt personally that in this video, well, I need to make an additional video to talk about it because we're now in 2024, and this laptop is still the #1 best-selling MacBook on Amazon currently, and it's still being sold even to this day, even though this thing came out back in 2020, and they've already come out with newer MacBook Air M2 models, both the 13.6 inch and also the 15.2 inch. So why am I making a video on this again and again and again? And it's because I think this is the best value laptop. So in this video, I'm mostly going to focus on what I use it for, and hopefully that can inform your sort of decision on if you want to go pick this up. I personally think this isn't probably the best school laptop, especially if you're in college, because a lot of the things you'll need there are applications that are more suitable for Microsoft Office and run better on Windows, and MacBooks don't, there's some compatibility issues there a lot of the time. So I wouldn't really recommend a MacBook for college necessarily. I would recommend just getting a budget PC laptop. But I think for the creator, after you're out of school, I think the MacBook Air is one of the best options you can go with, mostly because of its sort of focus on content creation. That's both video editing and also photo editing at the same time. Now, for my purposes, I'm using this laptop primarily for video editing, and then I'll also use it for uploading videos and then creating thumbnails in Canva. Shout out Canva, great application. So I'll have B-roll of this going in the background during this video, but whenever I video edit on this machine, if I were to compare it to my $1,000 or $1,100 PC that I built a few years back, I think that was 2021, and that thing has a really strong AMD CPU. I think it has 5600 or something like that. I can't remember, 5600X, but I believe it's an 8-core CPU. It's clocked at over 3 gigahertz. It's probably close to 4, to be honest. And then I have a dedicated graphics card as well. I have an RX 580 in there. And I've noticed, editing side by side, I've done on both. My MacBook actually does everything a lot smoother when it comes to, importing the files, when it comes to scrolling through files, like scrolling through the timeline, splicing clips, adding, filters on top of video, when it comes to adding animations, transitions, text files, music. It's all smoother on the MacBook. And this is a laptop that came out in 2020, comparing it to a desktop PC with a dedicated graphics card, which in my opinion is nuts. But if you run or benchmark scores on the CPU, both the MacBook Air M1 chip is actually better than the CPU I have in my desktop PC, which is crazy because it's a laptop, and it should have drawbacks because there's not as much space in the laptop, so you're going to run into thermal throttling issues most times. But this laptop doesn't have any fans, which is crazy. But the chip in here is so powerful and also energy efficient at the same time. It does a really good balance at both, and hence why it also gets really good battery life. This thing can last me several days on end without having to charge it. The one thing I do notice is the charging speed on here is not very good. It can take quite a long time to charge. I mean, it's fine though. Just keep that in mind. A lot of laptops don't really have fast charging these days, so just keep that in mind. It'll probably take a few hours to fully charge it up from 0 to 100%. So yeah, this laptop for me, it is incredible because I can edit on this laptop anywhere. I don't have to be sitting at my desk, which I am right now, ironically. It's nice to edit on a giant 27-inch monitor, 1440p monitor that I have, but it kind of locks me down where I have to edit and stuff like that. With this, I can go sit on my couch and go whatever room I want in my apartment, and I can just go start editing. The thing weighs like nothing. It's feels like a feather. It's extremely thin. And editing is just a breeze, and it's super fast. Export times are way faster than exporting files on my PC. I've run into several crashes on my PC and Filmora. I'm editing actually on the same exact software. Filmora on Windows and then Filmora on Mac. There's two different versions of it, but it's essentially the same sort of software. But I've noticed, at least on the Mac version, it's much more optimized for the chip. And then typing on this, the keyboard's really nice. There's no touch bar on this. It has Touch ID as well for logging into the laptop itself, which is cool. The trackpad is plenty big enough. I know it's smaller than the MacBook Pros that are out, but it's still large enough, and it's very, very tactile and it's responsive to the touch, especially with the sort of gestures that are built into it. The webcam on this laptop sucks. It's terrible. Don't feel like you're getting this and gonna record YouTube videos on the webcam, hence why I'm filming on my phone rather than my laptop's webcam for this sort of content. The phone is much better. So yeah, I use this to record videos using my iPhone. I talked about that in the previous video, how you can sort of wirelessly connect your phone as a webcam. And so I'm just recording everything in OBS with this lavalier microphone. It makes for a very good filming setup as opposed to filming on my PC. Also, because I've been doing essentially every video now on my iPhone, if you haven't noticed, I can airdrop every file from my phone to my laptop, and it takes like way faster than anything I've seen when it comes to transferring files from a phone to a PC on Android, which is kind of crazy. It's just super seamless, and I'm transferring large files in a matter of seconds. Even large files that are like several minutes long, I can transfer in under a minute or a minute at most. So, oh, and also the speakers on this device are absolutely incredible for the size. It has upward firing speakers left and right on the webcam, of the keyboard. Unlike the newer MacBooks where it's kind of like built into the hinge of the device, these are, upward firing similar to the MacBook Pros. Great bass on these, and it gets extremely loud. And I don't think I really touched on the screen too much, but the screen is very vivid and it's color accurate, which I like. It is a 13-inch display, so it's on the smaller end of things, and the bezels are a little bit outdated on this device. However, I don't think it bothers too much. It's bright, it's sharp, it's a Retina display. I believe it's over 1440p, I could be wrong on that, but I'm sorry, I think it's above 1080p, but I don't know that off the top of my head. But it's a very extremely sharp display, and I don't really have any issues with it. It's great for editing clips and stuff like that. The colors are sort of true to life on this thing, and it's also nice because it works well with the Apple ecosystem. iMessage, FaceTime can all be transferred over to the laptop if you don't want to do it on your phone, which is cool. And it's also great for web browsing if you want to just do simple tasks. Single core score on this chip is extremely solid. The multi-core score is going to suffer compared to other chips, but it's mostly built for those like single core tasks like web browsing and watching videos online. So yeah, this is an editing machine for my laptop. I don't really use it for anything else. I have folders that I organize my videos and music and editing assets. But other than that, it's a laptop, and it's mostly used for this YouTube channel, which is kind of cool. How I can produce all this sort of content just on my phone and laptop at a reasonable price, which is crazy as compared to building an entire desktop PC, which costs well over $1,000. You can get this laptop on sale on Amazon right now. It's offered on sale literally the entire year now for $750 for the base model. That comes with 256 gigs of solid state storage, as well as 8 gigabytes of RAM. My model I updated a little bit, so I think I got one extra GPU core in it, and then I got the 512 gigabyte SSD, which I think is slightly faster than 256, and it's helpful when I'm creating all these videos and uploading files and stuff like that. I just want more storage built into the device so I don't run out. Although I don't see that really being a problem. I can just delete old files. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this sort of brief mini review from a video editor's perspective on the MacBook Air M1 chip. In 2024, which is kind of crazy, it's 4 years now since this laptop came out, and it's still extremely popular to this day. And it makes sense because this chip is built to last. I don't think Apple realized the great leap forward they were doing when they switched from Intel over to their own Apple Silicon chips to put in their own laptops. So they're controlling every aspect of the hardware now. They're not using third-party parts. It's all their own parts, which is kind of crazy. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, I post all the time on here, several videos per week, usually 2 to 3 videos per week, mostly on the weekends because that's when I have most time to do this stuff. If you have any thoughts on this laptop, be sure to leave those in the comments section down below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for, or you can get notified for all future content I upload on this channel. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this laptop in the description as well if you guys want to go pick it up. It is a affiliate link, so I do earn a commission on that. And if you're a brand watching this video and you'd like to collaborate with me, I have my email, my business email listed down in the description, scotttylermedia21@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Tech with Scott. Peace out, everyone. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching another video on my channel. If you're interested, click over here to subscribe to the channel, and click over here for another amazing tech video review / tutorial. And yeah, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Appreciate all you guys. See you in the next video.